G'day guys. We're just going to go run through how to change some filter media for your air conditioning. So as you can see with this one here, it's starting to get a little bit ratty and dusty. So it's best to try and change it over with some good quality stuff that will filter the air a bit better and leave your house smelling a bit better and help keep those drains and coils unblocked so you don't get some water leaks. Right, this is a pretty simple process. You're going to pull the filter out, the media, keeping the frame intact as best as you can to make sure, because it's going to try and come apart. So as you pull it apart, if the rubber's still in a good condition, you could probably still reuse it. It's much like a fly screen filter, and in fact it uses the same rubber as fly screen, which you can get from your local hardware store and whatnot as it is. So once you pull that out, you can carefully pull the old filter out, give that a throw away, watch out for the dust, and then you'll see a little bit of a frame there for you. And then you get the new filter and lay it over the top of this. Now, best to try and find a corner and try and line it up just as it was before, kind of pushing it down. You get these fly screen rollers that you can pick up again from any hardware store. Now as you do this, just make sure that you've got clearance over all four sides as you begin to roll it in. Now you can use the back of this to kind of start yourself off and pushing it in. Now as you roll it, make sure that you've got a little bit of tension on the new media. Okay, you can do this all the way around. Now this filter media stuff, you can usually pick it up from any hardware store as well, or online, or you can get your local aircon guy to supply it for you if you need that too. Okay. Just remember, keep that tension ever so slightly on it so it gives you a nice firm bounce with the media. Yeah, usually when you reuse this rubber, it has a bit of give in it, so at the end it'll probably have a little bit of overlap. Now, if the rubber breaks or you think you need a new one, like I said, just grab it from your local hardware store. It'll be fine. Same as the fly screen stuff. Just make sure that it's the same diameter. Maybe take a piece in with you. Ask your local hardware person for a bit of help, and I'm sure they'll be able to help you out, no problems. Okay. So now that that's in, as you can see, you've got a little bit of overlag here. That's as simple as getting a nice sharp Stanley knife, pulling it back, putting it in, and then pushing it in. Go. Now I'm just doing this in the back of my van because it's nice and comfortable, flat surface, won't get the filter scratched up or peeled off or anything. So as you see, it's got a nice firm thing around the edge there. You get a Stanley knife, nice and sharp, that's the thing, and just along where the rubber is, you just score it along there. Okay, just remember, you might need to roll it a couple times just to make sure that rubber's in nice and deep, because you don't want it pulling out as the years go by. And the closer you can get to it, the neater it's going to look for the clients or for your home. Just be careful, probably wear some safety gloves or something, but when you've been doing it for 20 something years like I have, you can kind of skip those little steps because you know the angle that you're going to be doing. So just keep going all the way around, work it around and make sure it looks good, you don't lose any tension. Like I said, if you feel like you could do with another bit of a roll, pushing it in, it's not going to hurt it. this is going to protect the system so much more, give it a lot less dust going through. Pull it apart, nice safe. Give it one last little roll around, make sure it's not been pulled out during the pulling process. And that is that. Okie dokes, have a look at that. Nice and tight. It's got a nice bit of firmness to it. It's all perfect, and when you compare it to the old ratty one, it's going to do a much better job and keep your air conditioning much cleaner and safe. Alright, I'm Ben from Jay's Air Conditioning, and this is how you change your filter. Thank you.